Hello, my name is Veronica, and welcome to the Learning Lab, episode number 93, Prima Goodies. Come on into the lab and let's get started. I know you're saying, if these are Prima Goodies, why am I looking at a Tim Holtz mask? Because I saw it in Tuesday morning for 99 cents, and I think this is one of the ones that I don't have, so, I just went ahead and brought it home with me. But I was in Tuesday morning because, this is my story and I'm sticking with it. I was looking for a shower curtain rod for my newly remodeled bathroom. And so since I was right up the street from Tuesday morning, I went in there. Now, when Hurricane Holly was in town, this is one of the locations we did not get to visit because it just was not on the beaten path. But, I went in there today and I came across some Prima Goodies. And I saw this designer scrapbook paper, and it's called the Pulse Collection. And once I started to look at it, I was like, wow, this is really good for boys. Kind of retro neo style. So I went ahead and picked it up, and this was in there for $1.99. I've never seen this in the stores anywhere. Another thing I got was this. It's called Build a Book. It comes with 4 canvas pieces and 2 acrylic pieces. They had a pink based one in there, pink and cream, but of course, I left it there. And I got blue since I have my little boy. So 2 are in blue, 2 are in this gray, and then I have this beautiful, these 2 beautiful acrylic pieces. So I think that will make a cute little mini. And again, I don't think I ever saw this in the stores. And so I got this little mini for $2.99. Thought that was a really good deal. Then I hit pay dirt. And by pay dirt, I mean these clear stamp sets that I found. I was like, wow. This one I loved. My Perfect Day, What Makes Me Laugh, Love Define, Favorite Stuff, just the journaling stamps. And here, tell me again about the day I was born. I thought, oh, this is just too cool. So I picked that one up, and the price on it was $6.99. And then I got this one, as if I don't have enough journaling stamps. But they said a few different things. Simply me. I don't want to be the next anybody. I want to be the first me. And I just thought some of these frames were incredible. A few little flowers there. My dream inspired. Loved this one. It was also $6.99. Now this next one is the one that really took my breath away. And it is these set of alphabet stamps. And what makes them so unique is that they all have flowers on them, and the outline of the letter remains clear once you stamp it, so it's perfect for coloring in. So what did I do? I went and pulled off, of course, the letter V, and I want to do a little stamping for that just to show you what this looks like. This set just took my breath away. You get the exclamation point, the question mark, the ampersand, a blank one. I know it's a little hard to see because it's dark. Let's see. And then you get one that says remember, and then one that has numbers on it down here where you can record some things using your metallic Sakura pens or your stickers. But let's start stamping. Okay, so I've gone ahead and mounted this onto my block, and I just have a regular piece of cardstock, and I'm going to use this felt dye ink pad. It's Espresso from Adirondack. Love those. And those are the 2 looks on just some regular cardstock. But what I really want to do is stamp this using some of the Memento ink, and to show you exactly how I plan to use these on my card. Now if you look, my impression didn't come very clear on that. And what I would probably do is take a little bit of sandpaper just to kind of rough the surface up a little bit so that it can grab my ink better, because I don't like the look that I got with that. Yeah. So I'm going to have to go in and sand my stamp a little so I can get a smoother background. But this one was a little sanding, and this one was a second sanding, and I think I'm going to sand it a little more, and that's going to make my background really nice and solid. And I used a grip that I bought from like Home Depot or somewhere, and this is just a regular sandpaper that you can buy, which I use it all the time. I do have the small one from Tim Holtz, but I haven't even broken it out because this one is bigger. I like the way it grips my hand, and I can cover a larger area at one time. As you can see, it's well used. Cleaned it off, and let's try it again. Voila, it's getting better and better with each impression. And just for comparison's sake, first time, second time, third time. So maybe another sanding and it's going to be good to go. On to a couple of options for coloring these. Use some of your alcohol inks, and I pulled out these just shade in my V. And I'm using Georgia Pacific cardstock for this. No blending or shading, just coloring in. So this is just an option for playing. Let me show you another thing that I plan to do with these. I have this set of metallic pencils. They're from Derwent. They make an incredible entire line. They have a set called Ink Tints, and the colors are extremely intense, as the name applies. But what I want to show you with these metallic markers is that you can color using any of these colors. Let's go with this one. It's a purple. So that when I'm coloring in and trying to color in an image, I can do this, and it's metallic-y, if you can see. It gives me a nice look. But with that, I can use my water brush, do this, and it instantly changes the entire look of that. Gives it a nice deep saturation and an absolutely beautiful color. But I kept this out to also show you what it looks like on black. So there we are. Nice metallic sheen to it, and it really shows up very well on black. Come back with the water pen, spread that out a bit, and I get a soft color. Now it's probably a little hard to see on camera, but for me, the black really does, the purple really does show up with a nice sheen on the black card. So what I'm going to do on my flowers is to color some in using some of these pencils. Into yellow. So I'll stop there, come back with my water brush, and you can see what we'll get. Not cool? Then if there's a little left on the tip, of course, you know, you can paint into that on something else, and it just softens the color. So there you can see the subtle difference between the two. And one last thing that I would like to share with you of how I plan to use these initials or monograms is with this. This is really old. It's from Weber, and there's some fine artist pastels. They are really, really, really old. So let me go into this red violet. And again, using my water brush, one of the things I can do is just take my tip and pick up some color just from the tip, and then come back and color in my flowers, and just, you know, have a blast. The one thing about the initials is that they are all the same. The floral arrangement is the same. It's just the lettering that's different. And I can actually use these pastels to get some blending on to here. So let's say, for example, over here I want to make this a little darker. I can use this ultramarine and come here at the bottom, put that in, and I can actually achieve some blending on that letter. So I can make it a little darker, a little more intense. And you know, while I'm here, let me see what I can do with this alcohol using, oh, let's see what I can pull out of here. This is a chrome green. So let's see what we can get out of the chrome green. Oh yeah, baby. Liking that. Can you see that? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, wow, who knew? I can already tell I'm going to have a blast playing around with these. Aren't those colors intense? They're vibrant. They're beautiful. I love it. So thank you for joining me in the lab today. Please remember to check out my blog at inkallusions.blogspot.com, where you'll find a lot more information and inspiration. Until then.